didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals, and I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Did you talk to Steph about it?
He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing?
Ayesha Curry is saying all of the hard things about motherhood out loud. I myself have a 2-year-old, and I have a very similar like ambition as Ayesha. Always wanted to have my own business and just create my own, be that independent woman, like career woman, the same as her. Totally relate. And I was perfectly okay with having kids or not having kids. Like, it didn't matter to me. And life happens. Life happens. You meet someone, you're having fun, you're connecting. Like, life happens, and you end up making different decisions that may not have originally been on the board, but they become a part of the plan, right? But you still don't lose sight of what your wants are. They keep clawing at you and tapping you, and they're always just that very thing in the back of your head. And then you get married, and I can only imagine what it's like being married to someone whose career takes off in the way that it does. So you end up sacrificing parts of yourself for the bigger picture, right? For the bigger picture, doing her thing as a wife. Another thing I love about this interview is that she is saying the part where multiple things can exist at once. The multiple layers and facets of motherhood. It is a complex journey. It is not this one size fits all type of situation. It's one of those you don't know until until it's like right in front of you, and you have no choice but to make the best decision possible for you and now this person that fully depends on you. But you still never forget who you are as a person. Now you're a wife, now you're a mother. You have these titles that already require parts of you. And then to add a human that fully 100% needs a part of you so much to the point where you have to self-sacrifice. And a lot of women, through conversation that I'm finding, have similar experiences or seem to agree, because we can't say the dark part out loud. That it's like, I'm mourning my old self. I am mourning what I define as progression. Shan Boodram, I can't remember if it was a story. There was some post that she put, and she articulated it perfectly. I am not making progress in the way that I define progress, but for the time being, I will take the little things, the little wins that I can, while I go through this season with my little ones, because they're not always going to need us to this degree, right? Ayesha is saying the hard part out loud, the relatable part, the part that I think a lot of women are scared to have and to say, and that it's perfectly okay for you to want and have your own dream as an individual person, separate from being a mother, separate from being a partner. It does not make you a bad person. Because when you begin loving yourself in that way, pouring into yourself, where your cup is overflowing because you have fulfilled yourself, you've satisfied yourself as an individual, your cup will naturally overfloweth, and the rest will just come with ease. Being able to love others will come with ease because you have fed yourself, you've watered yourself, you are good, you are healthy. You put the face mask on first. In the airplane, when the face mask falls, you put it on first. I think any decision that you make before the frontal lobe closes, you're gonna be a different person. Being a wife makes you a different person. Being a mother transforms you. Transforms you in ways that you would not think possible until you have that kid and create that family and go through those challenges that force you to dig deep so you see and gain a broader perspective of just life. And it brings you back to yourself. So what? She wants her own career now that her husband has her own career. So what? She's not satisfied. She wants more. She wants more for herself. Beyonce does it. Rihanna does it. What's the problem? Duality. Both can exist at the same time. Just saying.